Hey Scorpio, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your November 2018 mid to end November reading. If you are returning to my channel, I want to thank you so much for doing so. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, I do want to welcome you, okay? So, Scorpio, I am going to let you know that this retrograde definitely continues to kick my ass. We are in Scorpio season, which is great. This is your season. This is your time. A lot of thoughts about what we value, who we love, who loves us, what we're passionate about. Some of us have a lot of passion that we are experiencing right now. So there's a lot going on. For me personally, I've had a lot of self-evaluation. I had to take some time off to get some rejuvenation. I really had to release some energy that was, within my mist, and to really pull off of some new energy, some fresh energy. So I do apologize for getting this out so late. I did have to take some time off, and to be quite honest, I didn't know how long I was going to have to take. I thought I was going to have to take a month off, but I am back in the swing of things, so I hope that you guys forgive me, and I'm definitely here to keep pushing forward for my people. That's what I do, and yeah, so I'm ready to go. I do also want to remind everyone, as I always do, that this message will not resonate with everyone. You always know there's no way that it could. You're going to want to pick up what I'm putting down that does and simply leave the rest. Check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs to get some further clarity. And for those who feel like this message just isn't reaching them this month or this particular reading, you might want to go ahead and revisit those moon, rising, and Venus signs in your chart as well. I am providing a $25 personal reading special to the end of November, so that is another way to get some details on your particular situation and get down to the nitty-gritty of what is going on with you. So putting that out there, I am going to use the Fountain Tarot deck today, along with a few oracles here, to get your messages across to you. And if you are interested in any of the decks that I ever have on this channel, I do have an Amazon store. I make it really easy for you to click the link and purchase whatever it is that you see that you like. Time is fluid. Some of these events may have already happened. You may start to see them happen in the next couple of days, couple of weeks. And this message is not just locked into November. With time being fluid in the spiritual world, these events could easily flow into the months ahead. So, with all of that being said, we are just going to get right into it, Scorpio. Right off the bat, I am seeing some energy that doesn't make me happy to see, but makes totally sense with the retrograde and everything that is going on right now. So overall energy right now is confusion. So a lot of you are experiencing a lot of mental confusion. This could be pertaining to whatever your personal inner thoughts are, but for some of you, there are some options, or maybe two options, that are swirling around that are leading up to this confusion here. What is also contributing to this is a lot of you have this mental entrapment that includes fear. So I'm seeing a lot of fear about a certain situation. There's some insecurities here, and there are some levels of self-doubt. So when you are needing to make decisions here, your mind is telling you you might not be up for this, you might not be the right person for that, wonder if this ends up happening. So a lot of back and forth energy that's going in between negatives, from one negative thought to the next. This is causing some anxiety, sleepless nights. This is having a lot of paranoia of who might be getting into your mindset, wondering if other people are noticing your confusion, really having the fear of sharing these emotions, very paranoid as to not wanting anyone to know that you are suffering from such anxieties and confusion here. Wanting to keep it all together on the exterior is what I'm hearing. With the best case scenario, what needs to happen here is you're going to need to regain some power over this energy, over these feelings, because a lot of this is simply in your head. Now, I'm going to say that yes, you do have some outside influences that might be happening, good or bad, and we'll get into it, that might be triggering some of these thoughts and some of these fears that include self-doubt, that sort of thing. So for instance, if something is happening and you're feeling like it's on 20, it literally could only be on a 10 level. But to you, because you have all these questions of, am I good enough? Is this going to work out? That sort of thing. It's heightening the feelings that you're having inside to a 20 when what's really going on is about a 10. So you're going to want to regain some gentle power here. It doesn't have to be something that's really aggressive, because with the King of Cups, there's a lot of compassion towards the situation. There is diffusing chaos in a very compassionate and understanding way. So you're needing to understand why you're feeling this way, not contributing to guilt because you feel this way. When you are already in a state of mind of confusion and then you add on this guilt of, I shouldn't be feeling this way, or being guilty that you're even hiding some feelings, if some of you are, be very careful to be kind to yourself, because there is a reason why you are feeling this way. And although you need to come out of this energy, you need to give yourself a little bit of slack and say, you know what, there are some things going on. How can I regain control of this chaos? How can I do this gently and turn this into a positive? So that is what the King of Cups in this particular deck is saying. And I say in this particular deck because I had someone challenge me. When you hear readers for a long period of time and they're saying, the King of Cups or the Ace of Coins, and so you get used to hearing that verbiage and you get used to some of the definitions. But what some people fail to realize is that there are decks here that sometimes go away from the traditional definition, and when those cards do pop up, those are the messages pertaining to that particular deck, along with the messages that we are thinking or feeling, because some people are intuitive, some people are psychic. So whatever you hear, don't always think that, oh, maybe the reader is off or maybe the reader doesn't know what they're talking about, because certain decks have certain additional meanings or different meanings. So with the King of Cups in this deck, it's gentle power, it's compassion, it's very close to the traditional definition. But what I'm hearing here is that you need to be gentle, you need to be kind with yourself and the situation. In your recent past, there is this energy that I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, that there may have been incidences in romance, relationships, feelings towards other people that maybe didn't pertain to a relationship, but maybe you had a crush on them, or maybe you were friends with this person but didn't really display love. Any of those case scenarios, and however it resonates with you, may have been on a level of, I don't want to say inexperience, because we tend to experience love on different levels in our lives. But with this Knight of Cups, this is an energy that is stuck between having an experience, not having experience. It could be having a childlike aspect or mindset when it comes to something, but also teetering to having some more serious adult aspects when thinking about certain things. So this is an energy that says to me that there might have been a situation that pertained to love that was new to you or different to you in some sort of way, or this person was different than the people that you've ever fallen in love with or had feelings for or were in a relationship. So it was almost as if it was brand new in the sense of not having experienced this type of love. And that is in your past. That is from, that's what your past energy was. Now, what I am seeing for the future energy here is the Ace of Coins. Now, this Ace of Coins can symbolize abundance, prosperity, that sort of thing. But in this particular reading, in this particular deck, what I'm pulling from here is staying grounded, getting grounded and having a solid foundation. So I do see that you are going from not so sure, how you feel about love, not so sure about the experience, that you had or what you're going to have, kind of trying to figure everything all out, where you actually do become more stable, more grounded. So that's nice to see. I'm also picking up on that this present energy of, self-entrapment, self-doubt, insecurities, paranoia of people knowing how you feel and all that may have been because of this energy in the past of not really knowing, and that led to confusion, which led to all of these anxieties and everything we just discussed. But the good news is that you will become more grounded here. There is going to be some mental clarity that does come in for you, and that is why in the near future I see you being more grounded. So there's either going to be some information or a situation or maybe even a person that does provide some mental clarity for you. There's going to be something that comes your way that will help you to stabilize that. Ace of Wands. So from there, because you do get some mental clarity, this is allowing you to have some newfound energy to move forward, to start something new. And I am seeing, this also in a different mindset. So you are out of this entrapped energy and go right into moving forth energy to start something new. So the only thing that I see that's missing here is the Fool. The Fool is willing to take a risk and does step out, towards something new. But it does seem like you are really grounded. So with the Fool, it's kind of like taking this risk and trying to go out and, do something and not really knowing what could happen. But you do sit within yourself for a moment, and it does look like you figure some things out with this mental clarity. You regain some stability and charge forward to a new beginning. And this is something that has a lot of passion to it. You know that this is what you want to do. You know this is where you want to be. I am seeing here that all of this is related to a connection that really has you scared like shit, Scorpio. This person here is either somebody from your past. This could be someone new that just came into your life. This could be someone that you haven't even met yet, but this person you have or will have or did have in the past a really, really unexplained connection. This connection is something that is out of this world. This connection is something that you can't even really explain yourself. It's like, this person is finishing my sentences. This person totally gets it. This person is right alongside me no matter what. I can see this person really being someone that could, be alongside of me for a very long time. This person really understands me to a level of me being scared. I've never had this before, and for some of you, you may even question, could this be real? And it is a fear that you have here, is what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. And what you're hoping for desperately is that you can close out this cycle of feeling, trapped and questioning, what is really going on here, this confusion that you're experiencing now in the present, but here in the near future, you're really wanting to close this cycle out, because this type of energy here is something that you no longer want to be a part of, and I see you will definitely end here. For others of you, this cycle that you're hoping to come to an end, or you're working on coming to an end, is a relationship that you're in right now, or a mindset, and that's where all the anxiety is coming from, of someone from your past that might be hindering you from letting this person fully in, or feeling like, oh my God, this is so different, because you have had some negative relationships and in the past, and this is what has you feeling entrapped and confused and not knowing what to do, because again, this is like something new, something you never had, and it's so unexplainable to you that you really want to close out that cycle, that old way of thinking, and really start something new here. And I do see that you want to start something new with this person that is coming your way or has been in your life in the past. Tower card shows up and everyone screams, oh shit, there goes the tower. In this particular deck, it does speak about pretty much the same thing in the traditional, something being brought down in destruction. But the thing about the tower is, it's not something that comes down in destruction just to happen that way. This is a divine reconstruction. So sometimes you can add on to a foundation, and sometimes you just need to bring it the hell down and start fresh. And with this is pertaining to your mindset. You are going to get rid of this, what I call stinking thinking, so that you can move forward in your life, and it will need to happen, and it will happen. There is an indication also that for some of you that are dealing with someone that you want to close this cycle out with, that foundation will also be destroyed so that you can be in the right position for this connection. Okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups shows itself. And with the Six of Cups here, this speaks of reconciliation. This speaks of reminiscing, a time where you were really happy. And so for some of you, this person that you feel this connection is someone from your past. And for some of you, this person who is new, you feel childlike again. You feel happy again, where this energy had you. You are really feeling like you're free, you're happy, there's joy here. But this connection goes a little bit more deeper than your average connection. If you look at these two cards here, these people are really mirroring each other. This card here, they're side by side, you know, and it's like I'm here to rock with you, you know. But with this Six of Cups, it's like they're face to face, and it's someone mirroring someone else, you know. And this person is here to challenge you, to make you a better person, as you are to do the same for them. And so they're holding up this mirror to say, you know what? I'm going to challenge you from the way that I think is different from the way that you think, or the things that you believe in. And I love and I respect you, and this energy is great. But let me just stretch you a bit. Let me talk to you about how I see things, and let me see if you can understand where I'm coming from. And that challenge will allow you to broaden your mind and say, you know what, I never really thought about things that way, or I never really saw that in myself. This is something that I need to work on, or this is something that has been hidden within me and has, you know, held me back from certain things that could be opportunities for me. So I see this person being someone that mirrors you and these feelings. So this person might be somebody that's gone through the same things that you have gone through in the past, or someone that's just willing to be totally open to listening where other people have not. You share stories of your past situations and really see that there is a connection that says, I care about what you're talking about, I can relate to what you're talking about, and I want to know and hear more about you, and I'm here for you, I want to support you. And this person and yourself are here for another level, another purpose. There's purpose here with this relationship. This isn't just about physical attraction. This isn't just about sex. This is bettering your life. This person is here to better your life, and you are here to better their life. Now, I really want to look at something here. Anytime you have two aces super close together, like we do here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, this indicates important partnerships. Just like I said, there is something so important. This person is supposed to be in your life. For some of you, you guys are going to do something that is very positive in this life together. And for some of you, your partnership between the two of you as a couple is going to change your lives. But it doesn't stop there, because we do have three aces here. We have the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, which are fairly close to one another. So anytime there is three aces in a reading, that symbolizes good news. So there is very, very good news here. There's a lot of great energy here. There is similarities with this person, but there's also differences that do challenge the both of you to make each one of you individually a better person, but collectively, this is a great partnership. I would see this as a twin flame situation, because that is exactly what a twin flame does. They hold up that mirror to you, they help you see yourself, and they also help you to see things from a different perspective for the greater good of yourself and in a relationship. So this twin flame journey is never an easy one. This I know for sure. I won't go too much in depth of how I know that or why I know that. But I will say this energy of feeling entrapped and confused and having anxieties and self-doubt is definitely only the beginning of the twin flame journey. And if you are interested in getting some more information on what a twin flame journey looks like, I will put a link down here below. I think it's called the Loner Wolf. Yeah, there's a lot of information out there, but there's a particular link or two that has really given me clarification as to what is this. I didn't even know what a twin flame relationship was many years ago, but I knew it was something different, and it did scare the shit out of me. And so I started just randomly Googling information on what this possibly could be. And when I stumbled upon that and saw the many people that also knew what this was, I was astounded. So twin flame relationships are really something that I care about, and I hope to do some twin flame readings here in the future. So I'm going to pull out your cards from your from my Romance Angel Oracle deck. I wanted to get some clarification and some guidance on this. So the first thing that came out is playfulness. Okay. It says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah, and I think this is very imperative, especially if you are in the present moment where you have all those self-doubts and you are, feeling some insecurities, that sort of thing. Bring some playfulness, some real lightheartedness, energy to the situation here. And if this person hasn't presented it themselves yet, you do want to go in very light, very playful. And even if you do get scared, which I see here you will, just try to refuel that fear into, keeping things light, keeping things fun here. I also see family issues, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah, so for some of you, there are some issues that you do need to deal with when it comes to possibly just like growing up and seeing what relationships look like for you, and either using that as a measure in your relationship or what you think about relationships, that sort of thing. And if they were not of the most positive, really finding a way to heal from that and turn yourself into a what do I want to say? Turn yourself into a more positive person so that you can attract positive, healthy relationships. Keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah. So definitely keep an open mind here. A lot of fear, a lot of unknown feelings, because this connection is really deep. There might be some good news that comes to you, and you might not know how to handle it, but you're going to want to keep an open mind. And again, this soulmate comes right out here. Twin flame and soulmate, they kind of run really close to each other, but there is a connection that says that this connection is something very deep, like a twin flame or soulmate connection. So been seeing that for the last couple of months, and if you research the journey of this, you'll see that there's so many different stages, and right now a lot of the divine masculines are becoming aware and going towards their divine feminines. That verbiage is from the twin flame journey. So this is why you're hearing a lot of readers saying twin flame, soulmate connections, because theirs is coming into a completion here soon. Praise God for some of us that are on that journey. You deserve love. You are lovable. Right. So this is what you need to remember, because there is, for some of you, some self-doubt here because of maybe the family issues and not really knowing how to be in a positive, loving relationship, or maybe having some insecurities from some personal relationships that happened with you in the past. Remember this energy, the Knight of Cups, the in-between, childlike and adult type of situations. You could be a full-fledged adult but had a lot of immature love relationships in the past, dealing with people that were immature, or because you didn't have the healthiest role models when it came to what love really looks like. For me growing up, there was a lot of grown-ups that were in situationships and relationships that were downright immature. So this is what I was seeing day in, day out, and I really didn't know what real love looked like or felt like for very many years, and well into my adulthood. So I'm not throwing no shade here. I know exactly how it feels to be in this Knight of Cups energy, and I do struggle sometimes still with that old residue. And I did have to do some healing with family issues because, I had to set my own tone of what good looks like for relationships that are healthy and whole. Religious factors has also shown up. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For some of you, yes, this could be the case. You have different spiritual backgrounds than this individual, or there could be because that person has a different nationality, or their belief systems are totally different than what you had in your household growing up, that could cause some confliction. Sometimes people look at this as a bad thing. This could also be a good thing. This might be, opposites attract type of thing. This individual could be younger or older significantly, and this is how I read this. This is like differences. And remember, it says right here, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So there could be so many differences. Okay, let's just say it that way. There could be some differences, some significant differences between you and this individual. So whatever the differences are, I always place them under the religious factors because it all lumps up together for me. And there was something else I was going to mention. Oh, this person could be on a self-spiritual path where you are not, or you could be on that spiritual path, just being very self-aware and trying to figure, certain things out in your life and why you feel this way. And this person might not be to that level yet, but that's okay because we know that once the Tower comes, foundation of old mindsets have been closed with the World card we have here. Foundations coming down for a new one to be rebuilt. So this is exciting. I know it's excruciating for you at this point in time, Scorpio, but there are better days to come. There is going to be some groundedness. There is going to be some new beginnings here because of this mental clarity that comes. We have an ending of a cycle. But what you need to focus on here is you deserve love. And this person from your past that could possibly be coming back, from what I'm seeing with the Six of Cups, or this new person that's in your life, this is a connection that is a lifetime. This is not something that comes every day. This is like $1,000,000 lottery, okay? So just embrace that. Hold on to that. Get out of your head with, the self-doubt, the fear and all that. I know it's scary, but there's better times ahead, Scorpio. So I am glad to see that you guys are coming out of this energy. Hold on to what you have now. Make sure that you're handling this chaos in your mind properly and gently and with compassion. And you're definitely going to be okay, Scorpio. That's what I see here. I see a very beautiful connection. Once you get through this is going to be something that not everybody has. So once in a lifetime, soulmate, twin flame, this is twin flame journey is rough, but it's so rewarding, and I'm just so excited to see where some of you go with this, and how your journey plays out. And a lot of times you tend to appreciate things a lot more when you've gone through some stuff, right? Where you can sit in your rocking chair at 80 years old and look over at this person in your life and say, remember when we went through this and how we got through that? This is this connection here. All right, so if that did resonate for you, Scorpio, please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. And again, the $25 personal reading will be ending at the end of November. So I will see y'all on the other side of the next reading here. I promise to do better, but I really need y'all to keep me in your blessings. Send some positive vibes this way. And it really is rough during this time with retrograde, and it's approaching the first of the year, and I've been very, very busy, which I'm grateful for. But I do need, some positive vibes sent to me during this time, and I truly appreciate it. And I will see y'all soon in love and light.